Hi everyone, Caroline here. If you have been dealing with frustrating situations that keep repeating themselves over and over again, or you're simply caught up in a situation that has a type of energy that keeps coming up repeatedly, that usually has that potential of triggering you or destabilizing your emotions and throwing you off balance, or you have had some encounters where certain things just keep coming back again and again, whether what you have been dealing with is a person who keeps doing the same annoying thing over and over again, and you're just like, oh my God, not you again, not this person again, not this same situation again. And you're feeling that way because you have been doing your inner work and you kind of thought that that kind of negativity that usually comes up around that particular person is something of the past. And then here it is again. I have some people in my life experience who are just like that. They just know what will really get me riled up, really make me lose my cool. And if I'm not really careful in how I approach the situation or maintain my energy or remain in my awareness of what I want to be, man, I can lose my cool. You know what I mean? If you know what I'm talking about, then get excited because in this video, I want to share with you why hematite is, in my opinion, a must-have crystal for these unwanted, repeating, frustrating situations that really trigger you and really cause you to get destabilized. I tell you, stability is so important. Stability in your life, stability in your emotions, stability in your mind, stability in your energy. It is so important. And that's why I'm really excited to talk about this. And I really don't know about you, but for me, being able to remain unshaken and cool and calm and collected and stable in situations that are triggering is so important for me. It really is. Anywho, before I go on, let me know in the comment section, do you work with hematite and how does it ground you? Or what does it personally mean for you? I think it would really be cool to know how different people experience hematite. So drop a line in the comment section. Okay, you know I always say this and I'll say it again. It's very important to know your crystals intimately. It's so important to know what specific crystals do for you specifically. Aside from what we read in the books, aside from what everyone else says, it's always very good to have your own personal experience with a crystal. Because when you have that specific knowledge, you can consciously work with a crystal to help you shorten situations or circumstances or experiences that you don't want. And in the same way, when you have that wisdom and knowledge, you can also consciously choose to work with a specific crystal because you know that crystal expands and improves and just makes situations better in terms of how they support you and how they help you navigate through an experience successfully. Anyway, through testing and experience is how I know that hematite is my absolute #1 crystal for maintaining rock-solid balance and stability, especially in cases where I'm dealing with triggering situations or circumstances or people who are what I consider repeat offenders. You know what I mean? Those people who just know how to really push your buttons. So the thing is this. There are so many grounding crystals like black obsidian, petrified wood, tiger eye, black tourmaline. And you know what? Through personal use and experience, I have had to figure out what type of specific grounding quality each of these grounding crystals provide for me. Because not all grounding crystals are the same. They may have a general use, but they're very specific in terms of how their energies work. And this information comes about by personal use and experience. Okay, so it's so crucial to understand these distinctions between different types of grounding crystals and how they work for you. As you probably already know, crystals are the best teachers and they talk in so many different ways. So for example, when you pick up a crystal, one of the first things you will notice is the weight of the crystals. Some crystals feel very light, while others feel heavy and dense. And hematite is one of those crystals that feel heavy and dense. When you have a real hematite, I'm not talking about those magnetic hematites or anything that's fake. When you pick up a real hematite, you will immediately notice the weight. You'll feel the heaviness. You'll feel that denseness. And that heaviness is a result of the iron content in hematite. Iron, as you know, is a symbol of strength and willpower. And heavy crystals like hematite, which have a lot of iron in them, are awesome crystals for grounding energy, for anchoring energy, for pulling energy downward. And when you're working with hematite, you'll usually notice that you can quickly stabilize your energy or calm down or feel calmer or centered or more balanced or more rooted or more grounded. You know, you feel that whole energy that really anchors you into stability. And you feel your energy becoming more focused and stable, especially when you're holding the stone in the palm of your hands. You know, there's just something about that. And this type of energy is so good for dealing with triggering situations or triggering people or repeat situations that really throw you off balance. Because that heavy iron energy gives you that inner fortitude and strength to remain cool and calm when these triggering energies are acting up. Another thing to notice about this amazing crystal, hematite, is that this stone is hard and dense, and the hardness and the density of a crystal resonates with the hardness and density in our physical body. It resonates with those hard parts and those dense parts. It resonates with our bones, the marrow, our essence, the hormones. The dense energy goes deep into the core of our being. And then it anchors itself there and roots itself there, grounds itself there. And that is why hematite is usually recommended for people who have neurological conditions or for people who have convulsions or seizures or spasms, or even for people who just want to calm their spirit down, because hematite has that anchoring effect that really calms and grounds emotions and even the mind. It's such a fantastic crystal. And another thing about hematite is because of its anchoring qualities, it's also so great for bringing and grounding fluids in your body downward. So it's also so useful for people who experience excessive sweating or who have hormonal sweating, because the grounding qualities of hematite that pulls energy down will force the fluids on the surface of your body downward. So you're not going to be sweating as much. You know what I mean? So if you're experiencing a lot of extra sweating, maybe you can try working with hematite and see how that works out for you. All right, let me know in the comment section how hematite specifically supports you, or how you have been experiencing the energy of hematite. And don't forget to email me at Caroline@Crystalstock. I offer personal one-on-one consultations about how to work with your crystals on a personalized level just for you. And until next time, hematite to the rescue. I love you guys. Bye.